I've rarely enjoyed Dark Souls 2 combat more than in the second DLC expansion, Crown of the Old Iron King. The new area, called Broom Tower, is an enticing warren of intersecting tunnels, narrow landings, and precarious ledges, absolutely crawling with powerful enemies and lethal snares. Claustrophobic corridors open to cindery courtyards, patrolled by formidable monsters. Slender ledges and sudden drops add to the difficulty, but I found I could also effectively use them to turn the tables on crowds of enemies. The numerous corners, pits, windows, and portholes also allowed me some interesting tactical options. Arenas are cleverly designed to heighten the tension of combat, creating opportunities for ambushes and heart-palpitating last-second victories. On more than one occasion, I found myself approaching the potential problems with a strategy reminiscent of the planning required by a Batman Arkham City challenge room. Crown of the Old Iron King managed to scare and surprise me more than once with clever new twists. Seas of heaped ash provide ample hiding places for enemies to spring up and attack when least expected. Glowing idols scattered around the map created volatile adverse effects, from summoning new foes to rendering certain nearby enemies immortal. Whenever I stepped outdoors, though, the immersiveness was broken up a bit by some truly ugly, smeared renderings of the distant landscapes. With such a fiery and nightmarish theme to work with, I'd hoped to see something comparable in splendor to the lovely seaside beauty of Majula reflected in the distance. But this just doesn't compare. Crown of the Old Iron King is predictably difficult, but the boss encounter scaling extends beyond grueling and into ludicrous territory. I met one titanic foe in the New Game Plus, who I failed to defeat after more than 100 attempts. I'd never before encountered a challenge in a Dark Souls game I couldn't overcome with persistence, and I couldn't help but feel a bit frustrated. Despite a thorough understanding of his patterns and abilities, I simply couldn't do enough damage to wear him down. I bet I could have beaten him with the help of 2 experienced players, but this is the first time I didn't feel like I had a chance on my own. Boasting some of the best combat in the series, Crown of the Old Iron King is an intriguing and immersive odyssey. Though less visually impressive than The Lost Crowns, this second DLC installment rewards strategic planning more fully than any other episode in the series. Creative traps and engaging battles make this a wonderful addition to Dark Souls 2. For more on all things Dark Souls 2, keep it on IGN.